Today is day one of our 11-day adventure. Big long shakedown cruise. We're gonna run around the Florida Keys and have no idea where we're really gonna end up. But right now it's cleaning and stowing and getting everything ready. I'm all stowed and ready to go?
Yep, charged.
Yeah, you're in love, aren't you?
Hey, Carter. Lost the fold.
Lost to fold, put away. Yep. Your room looks pretty good actually, other than the laundry. Ched, what you doing, girlfriend?
Okay, this is it. We are backing out of our marina. We're gonna go on an 11-day shakedown cruise. Today's day one. So here's the story of the Wandering Naps. We are a family of 5 from Texas. Chris and Jolene met in 2nd grade and began dating our freshman year of high school. We got married in college, moved to Texas, had 3 boys, fell in love with the water, sold everything to travel the Caribbean. Join us on our adventure. Our buddy boat over there is having some engine trouble, so Chris hopped in a kayak and swam over, left me alone. Okay, so since Chris is with our buddy boat fixing their engine, I guess I thought I'd take a second and kind of tell you some of the things that we're doing to keep safe, how we navigate, how we get around, where we know we're going. So let me turn this around. Okay, so this is what we got going on. We have our forward and reverse. We have our fast and slow. They have names, I just call them that. We have our headings and our waypoints. We have our radio. We have our GPS Garmin, which it does show clear for us, but on a video it'll be flashy. We have a tablet that we use for navionics, which is kind of redundant with the Garmin. So those two kind of do the same thing, but they also kind of are a little bit different. And then we also got our man overboard bracelets, our OLAS alarms, so if anybody were to fall overboard, an alarm goes off. We have 11 days to kind of just shake the boat down. We wanted to make it out to the Dry Tortugas, that's our goal. However, it looks like there's a cold front coming in the next 2-3 days, so we probably won't make it out to the Dry Tortugas. It looks like we may be trying to make it down to Marathon tonight, and then we'll anchor down for a night and then head down to Key West for the week and shake down the boat, see what needs happening. So far everything's running really good, except our outlets in our salon did not work for lunch, and we found out it's because one of the wires was laying on top of the engine, part of the engine, the exhaust on the engine, and it burned through the wire, which is, I mean, Chris can fix that. So we just turned this breaker off and we'll fix it later tonight. So we're just hoping that our buddy boat gets their engine up and running soon, and then we'll head down.
All right, so we left our marina at 11, took about an hour, went around to our friend Ed. He's our buddy boat with us this weekend. And we got out with him, and unfortunately one of his engines died. Turns out he had some exhausted already.
We did not sleep well. Not because, well, we both didn't sleep well for different reasons. The boat was rocking. Just the swell was coming on our beam all night, but it wasn't bad.
It wasn't a lot. It's all new, and I was listening to all the bangs and creaks and doors, and then I just could not sleep. It's emotion.
So he couldn't sleep for motion, and I couldn't sleep because, well, we've had experience with one of our kids sleepwalking occasionally.
It's been a while. It's been a long time.
It's been a long time, but because of that, and not being on a dock or near shore, and just in the water, every time I thought I'd hear a door open, I'm like, So
we got up this morning, we flipped on our generator to charge batteries and make coffee, and we're going to make some water and run a little laundry, dryer, because we had something in the wash. Learned our dryer doesn't appear to be working on our generator, which I thought it would.
At all.
And then the generator, as we were making water, the generator overheated, which the shutdown worked, and we didn't ruin it, but it turned it off, the overheat switch. And so we're not sure why, if we were just drawing too much, or if, remember I did all that work on the cooling system, so that's something we'll have to sort out.
Yeah. Because we need to be able to make water. That's more important than the dryer. Right now I'm just hanging close to dry, and that's fine.
But we got to be able to make water, so that was one of the big things when we bought the boat, was it had the water maker and all those features to be able to actually live with a family of 5 on board. So anyway, that's the point of this cruise. So we'll add it to our checklist that we got going.
Fortunately, though, we always have backups and backups and backups, and we plan for the worst. So we started with 200 gallons of water in our tank, and then we also bought like 50 gallons of water. So we're using the gallons of water for drinking water to try to conserve as much as we can. I won't do loads of laundry. So we're going to conserve, and we'll still be fine. We'll fill up somewhere. Yeah.
One of our toilets is a freshwater flush, and the other one is a saltwater. So everyone's banned from using the freshwater flush.
We will be using the saltwater toilets.
What's up, Chads? How you doing, girl? What you doing, boys? Nothing? You doing some tech? Doing tech and eating lunch. There's Ed, our buddy boat, on the Miss Marie. Mama's up here eating lunch. There's Sombrero Lighthouse. And there is First Mate Tiger. He's keeping watch for us right now. And over in the distance there, that is the 7-mile bridge. So we'll be, at our current speed, it'll take us probably about an hour to travel the distance. So we are a couple hours into our day, day 2, heading down to Key West. This area right over here is Deck Key, very upscale island, let's put it that way. And then down here is Marathon. And once we get past Marathon, we'll pass that 7-mile bridge. So we'll just cruise along, doing between 8.5 and 9 knots. Dead calm seas. Yeah, just really uneventful.
It's about 1:30 on our day 2, and the wind has picked up from our southeast, and the waves have picked up from nothing clear seas to about 2-foot seas, and they're coming from our beam, so we're rocking and rolling, but we've got about 3 more hours till we get to our anchorage. So we're just going to keep going because there's a storm coming in the next 2 days. But whew, this is not comfortable. Chris and I were just talking about the difference between uncomfortable and unsafe, and this is not unsafe. I am uncomfortable.
A bunch of dolphins.
And what were they doing?
Playing, jumping around us. And on our fish detector, we saw one big fish. And we're wait.
So our winds picked up, the seas picked up, we are rocking pretty good. Sweet Caleb's feeling a little seasick.
Our buddy boat, it looks like he may be losing some transmission fluid. We're not sure. He doesn't have propulsion in one engine. And we're 5 miles from Boca Chica, which is just outside of Key West. It's a military base. He is a veteran, so we're going to duck in there. He's going to tie up there for the night, see if we can't get it fixed. There's also a really nice anchorage right there for us. So it looks like that's where we're going to spend the next 2 days because we got this blow coming through. And then we'll go from there. That's just part of boating. That's the whole point of this. We wanted to break stuff and see what our weak spots were. So we are breaking stuff. I think we're stuck.
Okay.
I don't think we've moved. We're just swinging back and forth.
Okay.
Just watching the... So it turned us...
Oh, it turned us even more now.
I hate this. We didn't get... It's the unknown. We just didn't get set up where we 100% were confident. We did the best we could with the time we had. Current was going one direction, so we set our anchor. And then a couple hours later, the sun came in and it completely 180'd us. And the anchor did reset, but it probably did drag 100 feet before it reset. Yeah. Now we're just swinging back and forth on the anchor. We're just watching our landmarks here. See if we moved at all. So we just finished going through the storm, and probably halfway, right in the middle of the storm, really, everything in the boat turned off, and we didn't know if we had a short or what. Turns out, because we haven't had a chance to run our generator, to charge our house batteries, and like our refrigerator and several other things are always on, that the inverter runs down. Inverter said, oh, your batteries are getting low, no more power, so everything's turned off. So I've got to get this fixed tonight, get this fired up so we can fully charge our house batteries. Basically that belt right there rubbed a hole in that hose, so we have to get that fixed. This was actually a Westerbeek hose that I ordered. You can see where the belt rubbed into it and it created a pinhole there where it's shooting out steam. What frustrates me, I didn't understand this at first. The original design from here to here was a metal elbow, and then they had a little hose and a little hose. That was weird. Oh well, I ordered all the new parts. They sent this as a replacement for that. The reason they had the metal part there, it was smaller, it was skinnier, and it would keep that from happening. So now I got to go up to all my spare hoses, which are underneath the upper helm, and figure out if I've got a whatever size hose this is. I don't even know. And see if I can get a way to put it back in there and somehow secure it away from the belt.
Chris is downstairs fixing the generator on top of everything. I hear something. Sure enough, we've run aground. We're right next to the mangroves.
The wind shifted.
So the wind changed. And so now we're not where we were, which is what Chris is afraid of. The wind would change and we would get shallow, and the mangroves are like right there. My adrenaline's running. Okay. Oh my gosh, we're so close to the mangroves now.
It's like 12 feet right there.
Oh, yeah, but if we swing again, that. Oh wait, our thing. Okay.